Trucks has begun!
Okay, there we go. Everything's looking good. That light almost fell off over there, but it's red over here and it's green over there. I'm wearing this hat that I found. And go ahead and introduce us. Go ahead and hit our intro. But wait, do it in since you're not from here, do it in like a country accent. But because of what we're wearing, do it in like a country Italian accent. And start it off with howdy, and then count us in.
What is a country?
So go ahead, you do it. That's your cue. Go start now. Action.
Howdy. Welcome to the Palm Trees and Pickup Trucks podcast.
and we're your hosts, Shabazz and Mario and Luigi. This has nothing to do with the episode, with what we're wearing. We literally were at the mall yesterday and saw like a bunch of Mario hats, and they had like Mario and Luigi, and they had like Waluigi and Luigi-O or whatever whatever the other one's name is. And like these aren't like Halloween hats.
Really
these are
good.
like these are like thick hats, and these
good.
ears are firm.
Yeah.
They're
super cute. I don't know.
I told you, we're talking to you now.
Oh, okay.
I told you before I left to go to the gym, I said, wear that black like romper thing and find a green shirt and wear underneath it and you'll look like Luigi. And whenever
sure do.
Whenever I got home from the gym, I heard, baby, and I was like, why is she outside? She's
greeting me at the door.
Never outside when I get home from anything. And when I went around the corner, this is what I saw, and I stopped and turned around and walked back around the corner. I was like, "Oh my god!" Because I was like, "You look real good."
I do look pretty cute.
You look real good. I don't know what I did, like the straight black hair with the green hat.
Listen, I couldn't tell you the last time I put a straightener to this hair. I used to do this all the time. It's been a long time, but I was like, oh, that's what that looked like. That was cute. That's why I did it all the time.
Yeah. So this has nothing to do with anything that I'm going to talk about today, I don't think.
We're just
This
cute.
is just dress up day on the podcast.
Just a dress up day.
It's just a dress up
Listen,
day.
if I find more cute hats, I'll do it more.
I have like a bunch of masks and stuff. We might do more dress up
Halloween
days.
time. That'll be fun.
Dress up days on. So maybe on Halloween, like
every week, costume.
A few weeks leading into it or something. I'll wear like a different mask or something.
That'd be cool.
Wear my art. Oh my god, I should do the art.
I think that should be our Halloween.
My
one.
Shark the Clown episode where I don't talk the entire episode.
No, that's awful. Don't put that.
No,
on me.
that would be hilarious.
What am I gonna do?
You better start thinking of something to talk about. Speaking of something to talk about,
That was country of you.
that was country of me.
The way you said that.
Yeah, I have a friend. I'm not going to mention any names.
You have friends? Sweet. I have friends.
Well,
They're your friends.
This is a friend that I used to have that I haven't talked to in a while, but me and you hung out with. He was in a band. The only friend I had that was in a band.
That I hung out with?
Bro. So
no, okay, duh. No, okay.
Him and his bandmates.
A really good band. I really enjoyed
this
them.
is a different band back in the day, and they were like, man, if everybody's gonna know who I'm talking about. They were in a pop punk band kind of deal. The little high school girls loved them,
really,
which felt very uncomfortable. It was like I went to like an album release party show one time, and it was like nothing but high school girls and me. So I'm like standing up on the front row, and there's like all these like teeny boppers next to me, and I'm like with a bunch of little kids. It was weird.
I've told you.
But anyway, but when he was in the band that he was in, then they toured,
right,
and I saw some like behind the scenes stuff, and they put on the thickest freaking Southern accents when they were like doing their behind the scenes stuff. I was like, they don't talk like that normally. I don't think so. Anyway,
I've told you the story about the one time we were at one of their shows downtown.
One of whose shows?
One of his shows.
Yeah, we were. What about it?
Do you remember my story I told you?
Nope.
You ready for a really cute couple story?
Oh, God.
It's really short. It's okay. So we went to one of his shows downtown. I won't say where because then you can find us.
Just say it.
I don't remember.
Too long.
Anyway, And we were there waiting for them to start. And we were standing just inside the door at a table, like inside the door where they do the concerts, not in the bar side, but the concert side, right? There was like a little round table. And we had been dating for a short time, a handful of months at that point, a couple months at most. And I remember standing there and looking up at you because you're 17 feet tall. I'm not. I was just like, uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I was like, I am obsessed with this person. Like that is the moment that it clicked to me that like I was in love with you.
So at that show,
We cute as shit. Yep.
funnily enough,
That was a fun show.
I was up in the crowd, like jumping around stuff. Is that did Broseph go with us on that one?
Possibly. I think he might have later.
Me and him were up front.
think
and,
you should have
and
later,
I think
yeah.
you and maybe his girlfriend were there too, like in the back.
I don't
and
think I remember his girlfriend. I was in the back somewhere.
Yeah, I had you holding something for me, and I went up and me and Joseph were jumping around and stuff. And
Yep,
I remember turning
that.
back and looking at you, and I was like laughing and stuff, and just saw you like admiring me.
Yeah, for sure. Because I love it. I
And
love
so
when you
I
start
was
dancing
like, oh my
and
God,
get in your
like,
element.
the way that you looked at me, like it gave me a big head, and I was like, oh my God, she's like really into me.
Yep.
So like I'm jumping around and like trying to look cool for you.
Yeah. I still to this day,
That's
over
wild.
10 years later now, like I still love it when you're like dancing and just like in your element. Like when we go to concerts and stuff and like you're just in the zone, like I just love it. Like I think it is just the cutest thing ever.
Well, that's sweet.
Love you.
This episode turned into something I didn't know it was going to turn into. I'm going to go cry now. What were we talking about?
You told the story
So,
about
what were
his
we talking-
band.
we were about-
and
we
they
were-
toured.
They toured. Oh yeah, I was just going to say that they put on a really fake accent. Not a
Oh,
fake
yeah, that's
accent,
right.
but a
You did
really
say that, yeah.
strong Southern
I
accent.
really enjoyed his band. I was really bummed when they
Yeah.
stopped doing stuff.
Anyway, I don't know. What were we saying?
I think that was all that story.
That was it. So this week's episode, I was going to say it's going to be really short, but the first 7 minutes just flew by.
I mean, it was, blast. We're having fun already.
So we are going to a concert the day after tomorrow, and we had thought about maybe not doing this episode and
Waiting
until after that and just making it about that. But I had a few things I want to talk about, and I didn't want to wait too long after because it has to do with like what we did this weekend. So I want to just throw this together. Hopefully this is like just like going to be like a 20-minute episode or something. I think it'll be short, sweet, easy to watch.
And then 75 minutes later.
Bro, don't put that juju on me. Please don't. Now I'm nervous.
I have a question for you that might add some time. So just go. You go and we'll get to my question later.
So the first thing, and now I don't even remember what we were talking about. So maybe this is what this podcast is about, is just me writing down stuff that happened and then you trying to help me remember it.
Yeah, that's fair.
We were in the car this weekend. We went to a birthday party. We were in the car and something I remember what it was. So my cousin has a little girl, also my cousin.
Yes.
They're both my first cousins, but the little one is first cousin or cousin once removed. That's how that's
I thought
worded.
that's a second cousin.
No, the second cousin would be my mama's, like my grandma's sister's kid or
okay.
something like that.
Interesting.
Yeah, I had to. I've looked it up a few times, but we were on the way. We would stop to get a birthday present because I always wait until the day of to get a birthday present. I don't know why.
Sure
it
do.
just adds more
Yep.
time to the trip.
Absolutely. Frustration. And we did okay. It was all right.
Yeah,
We were a little bit late, but not too bad.
yeah. It didn't help that you take forever to get ready, but this isn't that kind of podcast. I don't want to be that kind of guy.
I did not take that long.
I don't want to be that kind of guy, Heather.
Ew,
That complains about that kind of
You
stuff.
just used my government name.
Bro, you know that. You know why I'm saying it, because we're talking to public people.
Hi, public people. I don't like it.
So, what about Pinky Lee? I'll just start calling you Pinky Lee all the time. And maybe I should say right now in this moment, I'll go ahead and say this because I'm remembering it. This girl, she has a creator code in Fortnite where you can put in her creator code if you play Fortnite or if your kids play Fortnite.
Or buy anything from the Epic Game Store.
If you buy anything from the Epic Game Store, hashtag not an ad. This is just maybe an ad for us.
Maybe.
Not like nobody's paying us to do it. So
That's just you, Bubba.
Fortnite. If you play Fortnite and you buy stuff with the V-Bucks, use code Pinky Lee as the support a creator, and just when you buy stuff in the shop.
It'd be so awesome.
Because you don't like you're just spending the V-Bucks that you would normally, and like she gets a little bit of it. I don't know like how that works, but
figure it out. But anything helps.
She just got approved for that
Times
the
are
other day, and
tough.
it was really cool. Times are tough.
Even if you want to go and if you're on the TikTokies and you follow both of us, that helps us because the more followers we get, the more things we can do to just help do something different in our lives and more positive and more fun.
Okay.
But yeah, code Pinky Lee.
Code
Be
Pinky
great.
Lee.
Heart.
Fortnite.
Heart.
Anyway, so we
Something
were
you
on
know
the
what I'm
way
trying to
down to my mammal's for the birthday party, and we had to stop at Walmart to get a gift. And I asked my cousin, "What?
Oh my gosh.
What
yes.
does the little girl want for her birthday?
What does
What
she
can I
like?
get her? What is she into?" And she said, "Dinosaurs."
Mermaids.
She said, "Mermaids, dinosaurs, princesses." And this one said, "I wonder what that would look like." And I was like, this is the age of aliens and AI. You don't have to wonder
Yeah.
what something looks like.
No, you
you
did
just
not.
you just
No.
make it.
No.
So
And I'm so glad
I
I
looked
had
up-
asked.
I looked up, or I didn't look up. I went to Chat GPT, which I don't have on my phone. I
yeah,
went.
'cause that's my
I
phone,
went to.
sir.
This is not my phone.
It's not.
I went to Chat GPT and I was like,
I did
just.
save the pictures though, I believe, if you go to my gallery.
I just said.
We can maybe add 'em
Go,
right
go
here.
to go to Messenger in our friends chat because I sent that in that.
I have it. I
Or
just
to
told-
just me and Carm. Hi, Carm.
Hi, Carm.
Um,
I thought I saved
and-
it. Maybe I didn't. Okay.
I went to Chat GPT and said, make this a toy, a mermaid dinosaur princess. There it is. Click on that. And I was like, well, this is what it would look like. Will this work? Oh,
Yeah.
it does work. Oh, it changed the cameras though. That's weird. Okay, back to us. Woo! There we
Goodness
are.
gracious. You gonna show the other one too?
No, I'm good. Yeah, if you want to go ahead and bring it up. So I sent that to my little cousin.
Not the baby with the birthday.
Yeah, my cousin
The
is
mommy.
like in her 30s. And then here's another picture. Oh, God. Where'd it go? Where's the camera at on this thing? Boom. So
It's so
there.
good.
So
I want this toy.
I sent the first one to my cousin, and
He's just 3 and up.
as soon as is it really? That's cool. Dang, you even put that on there.
Yeah.
So as soon as I
I don't
sent,
understand why I gave it a hairbrush though. It doesn't have hair.
as soon as I sent that to her, I was like, she doesn't know us like that. She doesn't know how much we like
Use the AI.
fiddle with the AI.
Yeah.
And so as soon as I sent that, I immediately put, don't show that to her. It is not real. It's AI. As I'm typing that, she sent me a big OMG. Oh my God. But in a Southern accent. Oh my God. So I was like, that is just, and she was like, oh my God, I thought that was real. So then I made the second one and sent
Where you're holding it.
a picture of me in Walmart holding this fake toy that I just sent her. And I was
So
like,
good.
man. It's a
And I'm looking at that toy though, like I
gonna
believe that could
you know
exist.
what? And I thought by the time people our age or younger
Sure.
got to be like elderly, that like scammers would not be able to
Oh,
do
they're gonna
anything
get
to
us
us
so good.
because we grew up in the age of technology. Ain't no way
we
they're
are
gonna
in
get us.
trouble.
She is younger than us, and she would have 100. She could.
Oh,
she
gosh,
could
yeah.
so easily be scammed by AI.
So, yeah,
because she doesn't know anything about
To be
it.
fair, if you had sent me that picture, I probably would have believed it for a second too, because it looked so good, and it's a toy. The way that they put it together, it 100% seems like it could be a real thing.
The background, you can see a little sliver,
A little bit, yeah.
and it looks like you're in a department store, like
Right.
you're in a Walmart.
Right.
Barely,
It was so
but it's
good.
enough to make it look completely
Yeah,
real.
absolutely.
So
And then the picture of you holding it, though, even though if I look close, it looks you look a tiny bit off.
I look different. Yeah.
But if
for
I'm just
sure.
glancing at it real quick, I wouldn't notice.
Yeah.
It was so good.
So-
it was so great.
I wrote down aliens and
So
AI.
glad
for
I
that
asked
one.
what it would look like because it's perfect.
Yeah, it was so good. So
I'm also a little concerned that the AI is a problem. But that's a whole different. We're not going to talk about that.
I don't know what that means.
What?
I'll get back to it.
Oh.
So
Okay.
I made a script and I was going to give it to you, and you were going to play my mom
Oh, okay.
because I was going to reenact the rant that I went on
So good.
with my mom.
It was so good.
So, hi, Mom. Apparently, you
Hi.
watch these. I didn't know that.
Hi, both moms, because my mom does too. And hi, his mom, and hi, my mom.
This
and
is
hi,
a cool
mom's.
way to like see your kid. If your kid has a podcast and is
I hope
recording,
so,
that's
because
pretty
they're
cool.
doing it. So
So I don't know why. I don't
could
know.
be
I don't know what that has to do with anything. So you try to. You were there. You heard this
I
conversation.
don't remember how it went. I was enamored.
gotta-
Remember that look I was giving you at the show that one night? It's the same look I was giving you because you were flexing your muscles
God.
everywhere. And I was
That's
just
that has
like,
nothing to do with
"Holy
anything."
cow, sir.
So I don't get presents very. I don't receive presents very well in my head.
No,
I
he
don't like getting
doesn't.
presents
No.
because I don't like. One, I don't need anything. I don't want to put anybody out. Nobody needs to spend their money on me. I don't want that.
It's frustrating.
But another reason I don't like it, and me and Chloe actually talked about this. Look, I sit like this. Is this too feminine for a man to sit like? Because I feel super feminine.
Sit however you want to sit, baby.
But I've sat like this all my life. And sometimes I feel like I'm sitting like this.
You
and
were raised by women,
and somebody
mostly,
walks by
so
me.
Maybe you do have ways that you're more comfortable, and you're just like, that's just how they.
Emily's
sit.
going to eat and hop on.
Sweet, hey Emily.
Hi, Emily. So what was I saying?
You were asking if you were sitting too feminine, first of all.
No, before
But then you're
that.
going to go into the story about. Well, you were talking about how you don't receive presents well.
Yep.
why you
Me and Chloe talked about this, and it's hard reacting
Right.
that you because you want me, like, it's like we know that people want to see a reaction. They want us to be grateful that we got it. They want to hope that what they got us is good. And it's like, for someone that doesn't want anything, that doesn't need anything, and like, I don't know how to react to that. If it's something that I genuinely like think that like something that I didn't expect to get, like I think is like a super personal gift and I didn't expect it, like that'll catch me off guard. I will love
The
that.
Stan Lee shirt I got you.
100%.
That was
Cried
dope.
on that. I have
Yeah.
a Stan Lee shirt with Spider-Man on it. It was right after he died, and it touched my heart.
Your
And I
heart.
cried a little bit.
Little heart.
So like stuff like you, like the stuff that you get for our anniversary and stuff, like she gets us custom stuff. I did once,
You did.
twice maybe. She gets us custom stuff for our anniversary every year.
I usually try to like
We
theme
could
it
talk
too
about-
to something that we've done a lot over that past year.
Yeah.
So like when we watched Game of Thrones a whole bunch one year, I made a Game of Thrones theme, things like that.
I'm looking at a Lego Wonder Woman and
Lego.
Flash too, because
The Office.
Flash, the Office stuff. So she makes stuff like that for us every year. I don't know where I was going with that.
You were just talking about how those were cool because they're more like sentimental.
Yeah,
more
so
exciting.
gifts. I don't really know how to react. So as I'm like, so my mom got me a birthday present, even though my birthday was a couple months ago. I haven't seen her since then, since before then. So she got me a birthday present and she was giving it to me. And I was like pulling the stuff out. I was like, oh, cool, thank you. I love it, blah, 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 blah. And then she got me a card. And so I have this card and I'm like, oh my God, she's giving me money. It feels weird from an adult to give another adult money.
Isn't that basically what we're doing with the kids? I know they're not technically
I know,
adults, but like
it is what it is. So I'm trying to make jokes and stuff because everybody's looking at me and I'm just like,
you're fine.
I'm
too.
talking about the card and stuff, and I open it up, and there's like this big long thing, and I'm just kind of trying to focus on like the card, and there is money in it.
Stuff's falling out. And you're
The
going.
stuff's falling out.
Stay
and
in
I'm like,
there. I'm gonna
"Shh,
pretend I
stay in
don't
there."
see you. Pretend you're not there
I'm
yet.
supposed to pretend like I don't know you're in there yet. But when I did open up, it was like mom always tries to write like mom things
Right,
in it,
for
you know.
sure.
So there's a whole page
Which
on
is cool.
like the whole front of the card is like like saying stuff. And like I'm trying to read it, and people are looking at me. I'm getting nervous. Brain mindset just wasn't, and I was like, I need to break the tension. I'm gonna start talking, and I just kind of look up at her, and she was like, "What? You wanted me to just put love you, mom?" And I was like, "No, mom. This is what I wanted you to do. I wanted you to have a QR code in here that I could scan with my phone. When I scan it with my phone, it would take me to TikTok. And on TikTok, it's a video of you telling me how much you love me and how much I mean to you. That's what I want. That's what I want in here.
Right.
That's it. Like, that would be so cool. She's like, I don't know how to do that. And I said, Mom, I brought up my phone, brought up Google. Don't do it. And I said,
I don't think mine works.
I need to make a TikTok for my son's birthday. And it was like, boom, instructions. And I showed her and I was like, look, instructions on how you could have done it. It's as easy as that. You just have to follow the instructions and it tells you how to do it, Mom. It tells you how to do it. And then she was like, I didn't grow up with this stuff. And I said, I didn't grow up with this stuff either. I grew up with playing outside, playing with rocks. I had rocks in my pocket. Did you have rocks in your pocket when you were a kid? Yes, you did. Don't lie to me. You had rocks in your pocket.
I still put rocks in my pocket.
I was like, we grew up the same. I didn't have this stuff whenever I was real little. And then my aunt walked by, and when my aunt was walking by, I was like, Sissy, did you have rocks in your pocket when you were a kid? And she was like, yeah, of course. And I was like, see, we all grew up the same. I was a generation below, but we all grew up the same. And my aunt was like, I think I have rocks in my pocket right now.
It was so good. She said I normally do. Like, she was kind of disappointed she didn't, because she said she normally does, which I get, because I love like my crystals and my rocks and stuff, and it was perfect.
For the clip of that,
good.
for the clip of of that little story, I'm just going to cut it off when my aunt walks through and says,
So
I think I have rocks in my pocket right now. Keep wanting to say ants in my pocket.
I wish I had recorded it. I really
Dude,
do.
I told her on the way back, I was like, those are the moments you need to take out your phone and just
I know.
and just hit record.
And it's like I told you though, it's like in those moments, like you are just being so goofy and like more comfortably yourself that I just get so in the moment just watching you, because it's adorable and I love it.
Listen, if we're trying to do this content creation thing, like you need to record moments like that.
And then he's flexed his muscles around. It was
Nobody cares about. Listen,
I care.
You're the only one.
That's all that matters.
You're right. Don't make content about it unless you're just going to send it to your damn self.
I'll do that too. It's
But that's not what this is. I posted a lot of videos of me in the gym, and they don't ever do anything.
Yeah.
The video about talking about soup, though, that did something.
That
I don't
did
know.
a lot.
3D printed Campbell soup. That got a lot of views on that one. That was the only one I've ever gotten. Had my little tiny taste of viralism.
Yeah, it was good.
Second thing or third thing.
Hey, Bubba.
I'm just gonna read this because I don't understand it. Normal kid to goth to dad to keep dad with muscles. I don't know what that means.
Hot dad with muscles?
Definitely didn't mean that. I don't even know I really don't even remember writing this one down.
I don't know. So, normal kid.
Okay, so I think it's kind of weird that like whenever I was a kid.
Remember
like,
I was talking about in the last video about he couldn't get any closer unless he was right here behind
yeah,
me?
100%.
That's what he's doing.
Literally.
Literally what
That's
he's
funny.
doing.
There he is.
He's so cute. Little snugglehead.
He's like looks green.
Yeah, it's fine.
Needs to be on this side because red's his color.
He is a red bull.
I was thinking one day that it was weird that I was like just like a normal dude, like didn't listen to metal. I was just completely average when I was a kid. Mm-hmm. And then whenever I got into high school, I started listening to metal, and I'd put goth because I was going to talk about that too, how I hate the word goth.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
So when I was in high school, I started dressing all in black, had black hair, all that stuff, but I was a metalhead. Like I listened to Cradle of Filth. So like in my head, and I think a lot of people that I hung out with at the time, like goth was like a mix between like emo and just dressing up like you were into metal. But then there was the metalheads who it was like, we don't want to cry, we want to kill, we want blood,
right?
And so like I never liked that. I hated being called goth. I don't know why. Like I felt like those were like the ravers under the bridge.
That's perfect. Yeah.
I always felt like that, so I hated that word.
You have that emote in Fortnite.
Normal kid to goth to dad with muscles. So I wish. Okay, so I'm gonna try to find a picture. Have you seen the picture? So I hate the color blue, but at some point in my life, I wore blue and was like okay with it. Mm-hmm. I don't know why.
You're a Michigan fan, so it makes it difficult.
But this was like blue, like that towel, like
blue.
that towel right there, like blue, Superman blue. And I have a blue shirt on that's sleeveless, and I have like matching blue shorts. They were all like Walmart brand, and I had a blue hat on.
When you were younger?
I think Grayson was in my arms. I've shown you that picture.
I mean,
before.
I've definitely seen
it.
And
I had like a gut.
Can't fully place it.
I've never felt like a big person, like fat, but it looked like I was like skinny fat. I don't know if you've heard that before. I was like skinny fat. And then like looking back at myself then, and then after that, like, and I started going to the gym and stuff, like I got back into wearing all black stuff again. Right. And now I start wearing these like gym shirts all the time and hoochie daddy shorts.
And super undersized shorts.
Undersized shorts, oversized shirt. I always wear the hat backward, and I always wear my sunglasses. Yeah. And I think now, like at 40 years old, I'm sure the kids think I look ridiculous, but I feel like I look pretty good. But there was a moment in my life there when like around when Grayson and Chloe were born, like looking back at myself, and then I wrote this and seeing myself now. If that person that was circa 2012, 2011,
Right.
2012, if that person walked into my gym I have something in my eyeball.
Uh-oh.
If that person walked in my gym today and was like trying to work out, I would judge them heavily judge them. I don't mean to, but I'd be like, that
Human
dude
nature.
does not know what the hell they're doing. Does not know. And I would,
didn't when you
and I would
started.
probably have like, I was trying to like picture, and it only lasted like 3 seconds. I was trying to like close my eyes and visualize like, what would I see? What would I do if I like saw myself as that
You
person?
can use
then?
AI and create a video of it.
But that doesn't, it's not really what would happen. Maybe. I don't know. Here's a picture of this person. Here's a picture of this person. Dream me up a scenario that these two people meet and give like the
See,
characteristics
so
of both.
what's so crazy about you though is like you, because I've seen pictures of you as you've grown up to now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you, kind of like Chloe, like you have different phases of your life where you look very different. You dress
Mm-hmm.
very different. You are very different. I feel like I've always looked the same for the most part. I mean, obviously I've changed. I've gained weight. I've aged. I've whatever. Like
Mm-hmm.
gotten a bunch of tattoos or whatever. But I think overall, I have not changed a lot. The person I am, like on the inside, and like the personality
Oh.
has changed. But I don't feel like now. Don't look at me like my senior year of high school compared to now. That's vastly different. But after high school to now, I don't think like who I am externally has changed very much. People who know me tell me if I'm wrong.
That time of your life when you wore that Robin costume, you seem vastly different than
That
you
was
do
my
now.
early 20s, and that was a good time.
I'm gonna need you to rebuy that costume.
I couldn't fit in that if I tried. I'll work on it.
That's okay. Anyway,
No, I just, even then, I still wore, I mean, I didn't wear all black as much as I do now, but I still wore darker colors. I still, like, I definitely dressed up a little bit more, but I still, for the most part, I don't feel like I was much different. But I don't know. Maybe I was.
it seems like when I see pictures of you younger, it feels like two very
Really?
different people. Yeah.
So interesting.
I don't know if I could say the same about like that one picture. Like that doesn't seem like me.
But even like you used to have long black hair. You used
Not-
to be
I
super
mean, this was-
skinny.
I didn't
you
even
used
have
to
bl-
red hair.
Oh,
You used
yeah.
to have, like you have had different phases of your life where you definitely looked a lot different.
Yesterday,
It wasn't yesterday. You look the same.
Heather forgot that I was a redhead. Like I
Didn't
so
forget.
you did. You called Kevin a redhead.
He is.
He is a redhead. And then I said,
Hi, Kevin.
and I was like, hi, Kevin. And then I said, I was like, blah, 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 I'm a redhead. And you were like, what? You're not a red. I was
I
like,
did not.
just because I don't have hair growing from my head doesn't mean
do.
I'm not a redhead. Like in my soul, now I'm not a ginger. I don't know if that comes across on video or not, but I'm not a ginger. I can tan. I don't have,
You can't tan.
I have like
He
four,
tans
I have
very
like
well.
4 freckles on my whole body.
You have more than 4 freckles.
Bro, those are
arms
those
are freckly.
those no, they're not.
Kind of.
Maybe a little,
Maybe those are
but
age
not.
spots.
If yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I think they're just age spots. I do think that there are freckles, but I think like you really have to like look and be like,
Yeah.
what's a freckle on this arm? But if you looked at Kevin's arm, who's a ginger,
Kevin, we need a picture of your
recording
arm.
will be stopped and saved when you answer the call. Oh, I'm getting a call. I'm not doing that.
No,
I'm
no,
getting
that
a lot
never
of
is.
I'm getting a lot of spam calls lately.
My mom called us last week when we were recording.
Did you?
That's who that was, yeah.
Uh,
Hi, Mom.
Hi, mom.
So Kevin has freckles on his arms.
Kevin is a freckle. He's
Kevin
just
is a freckle.
whole body is a freckle.
He is just one walking freckle with
And with-
red hair. Okay.
And he's a ginger. He is the traditional ginger. But my friend Matt also has just as many freckles on his arms.
That's true.
He has a ton of freckles.
Hi, Matt.
But what time are y'all getting on? Right now. But he is not a ginger. But what's funny is
Right.
he has a red beard, but he has brown hair.
Right.
Anyway.
But you, like, I don't know.
But I
beard
am a
obviously is
redhead.
very red.
Even though I shave my head, I'm a redhead.
That's fair. I wish I
Do
had red
you
hair.
consider yourself a black hair?
This is dyed, so no.
So you don't consider yourself a black hair,
brunette.
even though you have black hair right now.
a lot of
You're
gray.
not a blackhead.
What? No. This is not my natural hair color.
I know. So
no.
so even when you had blue hair, you're like you would be like naturally I'm a brunette. Like you would still
Yeah.
say it. Well, naturally I'm a redhead, bro.
I mean, that's fair. That makes sense. Don't do that. That's gonna make weird sounds.
It was my red hair.
Your red hair talking?
when we switched from cameras, it took the lock off of the focus. So now I can get real close and it'll focus on me. It doesn't usually. Hi.
Oh yeah, I'm getting blurry.
Sorry for that. Don't be
That's
scared.
adorable.
We are at 30 minutes.
Hey!
This is still going to be the shortest, I think.
So I have a question for you.
Oh,
Do you think you
no.
can answer it in 5 minutes or less?
Okay. This is the end of the podcast, but I am going to see what she wants. You can leave, but this is
He
just
has a
this
tendency-
is like behind the scenes stuff, but you
If
can
you
leave.
ask a question about something that he's passionate about, it'll take a while. So we're gonna see how quick.
Bro,
you
I can't do it on camera.
So
though.
over here, there's a little red light.
Can't put it on the spot.
It's sitting on top of a Lego Star Wars box for Clone Commander Cody.
Yeah.
Cody? Like I never heard of Cody in Star Wars.
It was just his
Cody
name.
Rhodes?
It was just his name.
Is it Cody Rhodes under there?
What do you? Well, one, you've never seen Star Wars. Two,
Yes, I have. I've seen all of them except for like the animated stuff. Who's Clone Commander Cody?
he's one of the commanders of the Clone Army, and his name's Cody.
Clody?
Cody. So
He's not going to be the type of answer he normally gives me.
so in the first Clone Wars movie, they didn't have names. I think they might have had numbers, but I don't even know like if they ever talked about it in the movies. But I'm sure they made it canon somehow and put it on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
But they didn't have names in the second, in like the Clone Attack of the Clones, which I always forget that movie is called Attack of the Clones. I always think it's called Clone Wars, but that was the animated show. So Attack of the Clones, which is really weird because they didn't attack; they were the good guys.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't understand that. Anyway. So in the third movie, they changed the design of the costumes, and because gradually the clone troopers were supposed to kind of become stormtroopers, which they didn't really. They recommissioned them completely because at one point in time they didn't want clones anymore. They wanted to use people because the clones weren't as effective anymore. So they ended up going with the stormtroopers, but gradually from like the second movie to the third movie, and in the Clone Wars series, I think as well, they like progressively got from like the Clone Wars armor to like the stormtrooper armor over time. So like they ended up redoing the armor for the third movie and like giving more like personality to
Is
the
that where
clones.
like the orange parts are?
So yeah, that's what like signified that he was a commander. So like a Obi-Wan Kenobi ended up becoming a general in the clone, like in the army. He was a general, and like Commander Cody was like his second in command kind of deal. Like he reported to Obi-Wan. So that's why like you kind of know who that is, because he reported to Obi-Wan and they kind of gave
Cody
him
seems like such
his
an
own
odd name for Star Wars.
gave him Cody.
So normal.
Yeah, I know. But they I don't know, it sounds like it fits in Star Wars, but then I'm pretty sure. So when Order 66 happened, they were on some planet. I think it was the planet where he had just like, where Obi-Wan had just like talked to Grievous, and he had like just talked to Cody and like gave him some command or something, and turned around and like got on his little lizard guy and like was riding away. And then like right after that, I think it was Commander Cody ended up getting like the message from Palpatine that to start Order 66 or whatever. And so you see Cody, like he's like, aye, Captain. And then he like points to like his guys and he was like, and then pointed to Obi-Wan and they shot. Pew, pew, pew. And I was like, no, not Cody.
Poor Cody. No, Cody.
But then I think in the Bad Batch, the animated, I think that they ended up, they do run into Cody.
Oh, really?
And like after Order 66, there's like a bunch of like defunct clones that ended up like getting the chip removed out of their head, because they all had like, suppose like they ended up changing the storyline, because originally it wasn't a chip, I don't think, but they ended up making it a chip in the animated stuff, and they like took the chips out and stuff so that they weren't controlled by the Empire.
Right.
And Cody, without his armor, it was like a bunch of just clones who like kind of, they looked the same. They looked like the dude that they had cloned from, which is Jango Fett's dad, Boba Fett's dad, Jango Fett. And they all look like the actor who played Jango Fett, but they all had like different like characteristics and stuff to him. But Cody was one of them.
So Boba Fett's under there?
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Kind of. Yeah. But Boba Fett wasn't altered by the Caminos. In part of the deal from
Caminos?
No, part of the deal for Jango Fett, because they used Jango for all the clones because he was like a badass mercenary bounty hunter guy, and part of the deal for them to allow that is that he wanted one unaltered clone that he could raise as his son, and that's Boba Fett.
Interesting.
Yep. Damn, I'm sorry.
Listen, 5 minutes. That was
5
good.
minutes.
That was good. That could have been a whole episode in itself.
Bro.
That was good.
I forgot we were recording at times. So you're lucky.
I've learned when we watch movies and stuff that if it's something I don't know or a character that I don't really know, I have to be really careful about what I ask and when I ask it because I'm going to get a full breakdown, which is great. I love it. Go, babe.
I really had to be in the zone there.
That was good.
I was like, just go with whatever comes
who
out.
Clone Commander Cody is now. Yeah. He's Boba Fett.
Pretty important.
Yeah.
What? I'm done. Bye. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and comment and share. Mom, share this to your buddies.
Mom,
share this to your buddies, Mom. Yeah.
Mom,